What's the best camera to use when you're out shooting in a large crowd? I'll give you a hint. It's no longer your smartphone. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is designed to be a powerful and discreet camera system that you can bring out in public and not draw a bunch of attention from people around you. And when you think of large crowds out in public, it doesn't get any better than the happiest place on earth. And since we were making a special Christmas visit anyway, I brought along the trusty Pocket 3 to see how it handled the chaotic changes in light, color, and movements. You'll see towards the end of this video what feature really stole the show with the Pocket 3. It more than surprised me, to say the least, and I have a feeling you're going to be surprised too when you see how beautiful this footage turned out. For starters, the first test was going to be getting up over everyone's head and giant phone screens in the crowd. Smartphones are definitely the most popular cameras being used nowadays. Of course, I also saw a lot of people dropping their phones while taking pictures and recording video. The handle grip of the Pocket 3 is definitely a plus for comfort and security while recording, not to mention the vertical design of the camera made it perfect to get up over the crowds. With the non-stop action constantly changing, it was nice to be up and running so fast with the Pocket 3. I even went into the settings and set the camera to start recording the second the camera turns on, which made it even faster to get the action. With all the trees and changes in exposure, it probably would have been okay to just leave the Pocket 3 in auto, but I wanted to get some more realistic motion blur from the rides and movements of the people. I put the Pocket 3 in Pro mode and set it to 10-bit D-Log-M color at 4K 24 frames per second. A 16-stop ND filter seemed to be perfect for the areas where the sun was shining through, but it got a little dark in the shadows. This is where the 10-bit D-Log-M helps out a lot when you're color grading your footage. You're able to pull the details out of the shadows or dark areas and fine-tune the exposure in post. I did a few clips in auto just to see how it handled the exposure and the colors. It looks great, of course, but you're getting that over-sharpened look along with the unnatural, mechanical-looking movements. I find that the auto mode works great for close-up product details where you want the footage to be extra sharp, and the autofocus with the Pocket 3 is usually right on point. On the topic of autofocus, with all the people, rides, and attractions going on, I was concerned that the Pocket 3 would experience some bad focus breathing, when the focus goes in and out because it doesn't know what to lock onto. But I hardly saw any of this at all. It's almost like the camera sees so much going on that it says, I'll just focus on everything to play it safe. And finally, as it got darker, I was excited to see how well the low light mode worked with the park all lit up. I'll leave you with some examples that pretty much speak for themselves.